Term and if appropriate, see website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want to boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Turn things all the way up and find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. And 1073 WXGL HD2 St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio.
You might want to check this one out.
All right, here we go. Stay right where you are.
Stand by to broadcast.
Okay, people, let's do this.
Now we're ready to roll.
And now, it's JP.
Here we go.
Are you ready?
JP, 105 The Bone, Real Raw Radio. Good Monday morning. 800-771-1025 is the phone number. Good morning, Monica. Good morning, Dizzy. How you both doing today?
Good weekend, man. Got the dub.
I know. Monica, it's going to be okay. It's one loss. You got this. You still got the best team in the NFL. I promise you.
Yeah, according to, did you watch that game last night? The worst team in the NFL.
No.
I'm mad at the Bills more than anything else.
I understand. It's one game. They played down to an opponent. They're going to come back, and they're going to beat everybody else, and you're going to be okay.
Or is this the downfall?
It's not the downfall. Listen, I would be more than happy to jump on and break balls a little bit. It's not the downfall. She's fine.
Bills are a good team. I was surprised to see that they were struggling.
They had one bad
against
game.
Patriots.
They lost that
But it's
game.
kind of
more
like
than
you
the-
said, JP. Teams have a habit of playing down to other teams.
It happens everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere. And then there's the Bucks.
Oh,
God damn, they are fun, man. I say it, I find myself saying it every single week. They don't blow anybody out. Every game's a heart attack. But every game is fun to watch.
yeah.
And Baker Mayfield is fun to watch.
Yeah, he is.
He really is. Like, honestly, I'm going to say it out loud. I'm rooting for the Bucks equal to or more than I am the Giants at this point.
I think more than carries more weight because not that you don't want the Giants to win, but sometimes you don't watch, and I feel like, and you get so down on them, you constantly like bag them, like you just don't.
Monica, you see my last 10 years?
I
10
get
years.
it. I'm just saying, like, I
Sucks.
feel like if you like the Bucks more than the Giants, I feel like that carries more weight.
5 turnovers in a row yesterday.
And they were doing
You watched the
so
first
well
part?
for a while.
5
To the
of them.
point where I was
I
like,
know.
oh, man, my parlay is going to hit. I put more money because I was like, Dart's going to throw a third because he's hot right now. And then I must have jinxed him because the
Yo,
fumble
you should have called me
started
first.
happening.
You should
Yeah.
have called me first. I'd have been like, oh, settle down, fella. Settle down. This game is just getting started. Just wait.
Yeah.
Just wait. I mean, they did. They came down. My friends and I texting each other. Do we actually have a real quarterback? And blah, blah, blah. And then it's like, look, listen, yesterday with the Giants, it's like rookies doing rookie stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. You
You know,
can,
rookies
you
doing
still have a
rookie
good
stuff.
quarterback. Two things can be true in that.
I hope so.
Scenario.
I hope so. I really do. I don't know for sure because he's not putting up again. And then the Giants didn't help him. They didn't go pick up another wide receiver after Neighbors with that. It's just,
Did
it's
you
very
see?
frustrating. And then I watched, I catch up on the Bucks game. I'm like, this is just so much more fun to watch.
Well, I mean,
and I
some-
find myself, when you're invested. And you start, Monica, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. When you're invested in it and you get those little knots in your stomach.
Yeah.
When you don't know where, and I find myself getting out. I'm like, oh, look at this.
That's what it feels like to actually like a team.
Look at this. Yeah, I know. I like it. I'm watching the Bucks. They're fun, man.
Yeah.
They're fun. And he's doing it. They're doing it, but, Mayfield's doing it without Mike Evans.
And imagine we have 2 receivers who could be a number 1 on other teams and are stepping up big since Evans
Right.
got injured. Abuka is just so fun to watch, man.
Yeah, he is.
He's
They're
a
both-
steal. I don't know how we got him.
No, it's good, man. It was good.
Yeah,
It
we
was
got there was bad luck because we got 1 interception called back because of a penalty.
Mm-hmm.
Second one where our lineman Diaby went to intercept it and went through his hands and they got a good first down. So when Darnold got the ball, I go, oh my God, man! If he's hot right now, he's gonna travel downfield and probably get a
Right.
field goal and then Levante David with the great interception, man.
And the good news is none of us have that douchebag on Arizona who decided he's going to hold the ball out before he got to the end zone.
What an idiot.
Dick.
Yeah, his coach.
Monica, turn that frown upside down, little lady. You're going to be all right. Promise you.
Yeah, I just have to. I have to
Promise
work through
you.
it. I got to work through it. All right. I'm just more mad at the Bills than anything. Like that to me, that was a 75% Bills loss, and 25% Patsy's win. The
of
Bills
course,
just shot.
it happens. You
shot
know what's
themselves
funny?
in the foot. It's
What I find
embarrassing.
funny, not funny, but interesting. I feel like you take it worse than the players do. I do.
I'm mad at the players if they're not as mad about how they play. I will tell you this: I did watch some. I hate having a late game and then wanting to watch all the pressers and stuff after. But the players, I don't know about the degree, but they were not happy. The way a lot of them, and Josh Allen included, who's usually jovial or at least semi professional about the after presser thingy, and he was just nope. And then the one guy just kept saying, "Tape and we'll learn." And every question, "Well, watch the tape and we'll learn." He just was like. There were players who were just mad, and then at the end, Josh Allen didn't even say goodbye or thank you. He just got up and left.
Good, he's pissed.
Yeah, and
that's
good.
exactly what you want.
Exactly.
That's exactly what you want.
Pissed.
And they'll brush themselves off, and they'll go out and win the next, 13 games, whatever they got left, 12 games. Around here, they want across multiple sports. Everybody get fired.
Wow.
Everybody get fired. The Jets want to fire their new guy. He's only 5 games in. That team is absolutely atrocious. The Giants want Dable gone because it's just like how many penalties, how many turnovers. This is coaching at this point. Look what Daniel Jones is doing over there. What was the problem? What does he got over there that doesn't have over here? Coaching. Then you got the Yankees getting blown out, giving up 23-something runs in 2 games or whatever the hell that number was. It 23? It might have even been more. And, they want everybody fired around here.
Yeah.
It's great.
I can't imagine. Yeah. Which is why
times.
it's a good time for you to glom on to the Buccaneers. I mean, you have a right to. I mean, you obviously have a connection here. So I say glom while you can, while the getting's good.
I am going to glom.
What happens if it's and Johnny B just said this because the Bucs are exciting and performing so well under pressure and making hungry for that win to the point where they make sure they get it. Which is typically a Bills thing, but is clearly not anymore. What happens if it's a Bucs-Bills Super Bowl?
You're going to have to disappear.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
Oh, you're asking me?
Literally have a tattoo. I'm not disappearing anywhere. Like,
No,
this is
I
a
meant from
diehard
like
lifetime
being.
situation.
No, I meant from being like on the
Yeah, you're not allowed to talk on air.
right.
This is you guys. I'm not a fair weather fan who just decided to like the Bills once they got
This
good.
is Tampa.
I
This
am
is Tampa
just,
radio, though.
Oh, not
You gotta
only
go
that,
to Buffalo for a weekend.
I'm working on the
If
weekend.
you're asking me like what my decision would
Yeah.
be if it was the Bucks Bills, it's
Yeah.
the Bucks.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, it has to be. I have zero
have to be.
other than you. I
Other
have
than the fact
zero.
that you live in New York and is the only New York team.
I could give a rat's ass about the Buffalo Bills.
Hey.
I care for you. I care for you. And I will say this, and I mean it. Years ago, and I'm going to be probably more honest than I should be.
Okay, please do. I need a punch in the stomach right now.
No, not
Let's
a punch
go.
in the stomach. See?
Happy Monday.
It's not a punch in the stomach. With our track record,
Yeah.
a few years back,
Oh no, what?
I probably would have said, I'm rooting for whoever is playing the Bills because your suffering brings me joy. However, I feel like we've grown into a new era, for lack of a better phrase,
Yes.
in the relationship.
Yes, Hugh Swift.
And I will watch you. I will root for your Bills
Thank you.
against anybody but the Giants and the Bucks, pretty
And
much.
that's fair. And that is fair because I will root for the Bucks always, and unless they play the Bills, and I have to choose sides there. But I get it, and I understand. I will say, if we're being honest, and I think I might have told you this. I'm not sure if I did it on the air or not. But when the show first started, and y'all were just new and everything, and I would come in on Mondays or whatever, and I would talk usually about college football or about the Bills or whatever. And I would do it, and then you one time was like, okay. You said, you go, all right, Monica, because I was talking about whatever games. All right, we get it. You watch, you like football. You think that's cute when you talk about it, but it's not. Like, you got so mad at me for talking about football. And then
Did I really?
You really did. You're like, you think it's making you cute, and it's not. I'm like, that's why I'm watching football, nut job. I like football. And now that you clearly know.
I think it is.
Yeah.
I thought it was interesting the way the Fox broadcasters handled the Sanchez thing.
Oh.
You know, it's come to our attention that one of our coworkers, Mark Sanchez, was involved in an altercation, and without the facts, we just want to sit and wish our not condolences, but best wishes to get well soon to everybody involved. Like
Not
was their
specifically.
they all said the same exact thing going across all the games. I'm like, okay,
Like they weren't reading from a liner card. I'll
They
tell
know
you right now.
exactly what they were doing.
I'll tell you
something. That dude got beat up bad, man.
Yes.
I'm watching that because at first because he got stabbed, they immediately made it out that Sanchez was the victim.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden it was like they put that car in reverse and they got rid of all their tweets.
The way it was worded, I honestly thought we're going to find out he had something to do with. Like just the way they worded the first tweets was like, wait a minute, what? They're not being like, oh, you hope he's okay. It was very generic.
I'm like, okay, but what happened? What happened?
That's it.
What does this guy's truck being in an alley have to do with Mark Sanchez?
Yeah.
And it turns out, you know why Mark Sanchez was in that alley?
I didn't see the reason why. I just saw that he.
Well, let me tell you why. He was drunk and apparently running sprints in the alley and became enraged when the worker's truck was blocking his way.
I knew he was drunk, but I didn't know.
Well, clearly it's 12:30. He's coming out of a bar. I'm not expecting him to be. And if he gets into a fight, I'm not expecting him to be sober, right?
Well, I saw reports that said he was drinking, but I didn't realize he was running sprints.
He was running sprints, and he became enraged.
What?
This is according to the New York Post. Sanchez was apparently running sprints in the alley, became enraged that the worker's truck was blocking his way. Things escalated after the older man, the worker, the truck driver, couldn't hear Sanchez because he had removed his hearing aids because his truck is so loud.
Oh
my father used to get like this too. He would be very sensitive with it because he would never wear his hearing aids because everything was just amplified so much it drove him crazy. So this guy didn't have his hearing aids in. Sanchez is trying to talk to him. He's leaning in because he literally can't hear him. And then it says the 230-pound ex-quarterback allegedly slammed him into the ground by a dumpster.
Dude.
So the truck driver is saying, this guy's trying to kill me. This is what he told the cops. And the truck driver pepper sprayed Sanchez before reaching for something to stab him with. Sanchez wiped away the pepper spray and kept attacking him.
Is he on
This is what this guy's told the police. And then it says the photos from the aftermath showed the old guy in the hospital. His whole face looks slashed. So if you would have told me, if you would have showed me that picture and said Sanchez took out a knife and slashed his face, you'd believe it because that picture is brutal. Like that guy is jacked up. I don't know if he's out of the hospital yet.
No.
Sanchez got out. They immediately took him to police.
Yeah.
But he got released on 3. He's looking at this guy got jacked up and is only looking at 3 misdemeanors.
Money. No, it's
got nothing to do with the money. It's what the crimes were.
Out. Yeah.
That he's out? No, because of misdemeanor charges.
Oh, he's not stay in jail for that? I don't know how that works.
No, that's the whole thing. You're not going to stay in jail for on a misdemeanor.
Is Mark Sanchez on drugs? This sounds like if you're running sprints in the middle of the night and you're so angry, like roid rage and if you can wipe away pepper spray, like what kind of endorphins or what's going on in your body that this is what's happening?
I don't know, but I'll tell you this.
Druggy.
My man's going to be unemployed. I can promise you that.
For sure.
Well, it sounds to me like somebody who's not really good with alcohol. And I would love to know. I mean, I'm sure they didn't, but I'm sure he is, his blood alcohol content had to be up there.
That's more than alcohol too, though. There's just no way you can.
Just the sprints alone seems like something you wouldn't really want to do when you're drinking.
Anytime I've seen people
shave time off his 40.
Anytime I've seen people involved with like physical activity in bars, like arm wrestles break out, push-ups break out, like that kind of. I used to have a teacher. We had this bar that we used to drink in underage. It was called Howard's Pub, and they'd let us always in it. But
How
we had
old
this
were you?
I was probably 17, 18.
In a bar,
Nice.
in a bar.
Yeah.
Okay, that's why you didn't want to do it when you were in college. I wasn't in a bar until I was 21.
I told you a million times. I did it all when I was young. I wasn't proud of it, but it was just life. Anyway, we'd have a teacher, this guy, Mr. Schwartz, and he'd tie one on. And next thing you know, he's challenging people to push-up competitions.
It's students in a bar.
Yeah, his students in the bar.
This does not happen in 2025.
I'm telling you it happened.
No, I'm saying it didn't happen now. Are you kidding me? The world would end if a teacher, a drunk teacher in a bar with students.
It definitely happens now,
Oh,
too.
my
I'm
God.
sure it does.
It happened then. I can promise you that.
Yeah.
And then we had my buddy Anthony. There was a guy that used to play for the Islanders, this guy, Darius Kasparaitis. This we're talking about in the mid-'90s, early to mid-'90s. And we run into him in bars multiple times. And my buddy, he always ended up wanting to arm wrestle my friend Anthony.
What's with the arm wrestling?
Because people get drunk and they all of a sudden, like, this is what they want to do. I don't understand it. I just want to sit back and laugh and have a good time and maybe sing along to, you know, whatever music is playing and having conversations, talk to friends, whatever it is. I'm not sitting there looking to have, like, physical fitness competitions, but apparently that's a thing. And this guy, he was arrested and charged with public intoxication and battery while he was in the hospital. So that's what he's facing. And the battery apparently is a misdemeanor too. But I don't understand how this guy can look the way he looks and there's not an assault charge in there. Like, I don't know. Maybe they'll up the charges at some point when more of it gets out. But, man, when you look at the pictures of this dude.
69 years old with a hearing aid problem and working, by the way, at midnight on a Saturday or whatever. Like, this guy's just trying to live his life, his old, working hard life. And this guy who, has a job on TV.
Yeah,
thinks
the
he can
butt
just come
fumble
in.
guy. Let's not forget that.
Yeah.
Mr. Butt Fumble got stabbed by a 69-year-old dude that after he body slammed him. After he body slammed him. So he body slammed this guy first. Then the guy reached for his pepper spray. That didn't work. Reached into his pocket, grabbed a knife. What scares me about that is, and I told you this story, my friend Brian had always carried a knife on him, just like a butterfly knife. Nothing crazy, not a switchblade or anything like that, but always carried a knife on him because he was always, he was a kid that went hunting all the time. Just always had a knife on him. Nothing crazy, not a big, long blade, but got into a fight. He was away at college, got into a fight, had it in his pocket, and he was my height. Like, at that time, he was probably like maybe soaking wet. He was probably 150 pounds, 160 pounds tops. And he was fighting a lineman, a 6'4" of something, 230, 40 pounds lineman from Colgate University. Got into a fight at a frat party, and this kid was on top of Brian, and he was getting choked. He was in bad shape, and he just reached in, grabbed his knife, and just reached around and stabbed him in the ass to get him off of him, and he killed him.
Hit a major artery?
Yeah, it hit major. And what happened
oh my God.
because there were always fights being called to these parties, the EMTs and the cops, they took their sweet ass time to get there because it's like another, just another fight. It'll be what it is, and they'll get there and they'll patch things up, and it's, same thing will happen tomorrow night. And this kid bled out and died.
Damn.
Bled out and died.
All is just a way, like, if he would have, stabbing isn't good either way, but I'm saying if he would have stabbed him in a different area or at a different angle or whatever, like, it's all.
You're not trying to kill somebody by stabbing them in the ass.
Yeah.
Like, he wasn't trying to kill him, but he was trying to get him off of him so he can, get away from the situation. And then they hired his family I never told you this, Monica?
No.
His family hired a big-time attorney, this guy, Barry Slotnick.
The victim?
No, my buddy did.
Oh, okay.
Because he was on trial for manslaughter.
Yeah.
And he was on trial for manslaughter,
His
and
whole
they
life
hired this
just
guy,
changed.
Barry Slotnick, who's high-priced. The whole family put their we're talking about aunts, uncles, the whole thing.
Wow.
Put their houses up to get this guy. They go to trial.
Oh, no.
And what happens is the prosecution decided, because they were losing the case. The prosecution knew he was losing the case. The prosecutor knew he was losing the case, and then started continuously bringing in stuff that was inadmissible and got a mistrial, but purposely went for the mistrial because they knew the family couldn't afford Slotnick for a second trial.
Smart.
No, I mean it's manipulation.
It's smart.
It's smart.
So then
Well,
there
he
was a
ended up-
second trial of which they lost.
You gotta respect the power move.
He had to plead out, and he ended up going to gladiator school for a couple of years.
What's that mean?
He went to he was charged as a minor, but Diz knows.
Where you went?
Yeah.
He came out with
Gladiator
he
school.
was 19 years old. He was 19 years old.
So when it
happened?
No, he didn't come out as a juvenile. I'm sorry. He went to, but it was some program that he ended up going into. He was 19 years old and came out with hair that is whiter than mine now.
Well, I can't imagine what he saw and did.
What he went through what he went through the entire time. He didn't want to kill somebody. He's got to
Yeah.
live with the fact that he
Yeah.
killed somebody.
Yeah.
And he was just trying to get that dude off him. That's it.
Wow. And
What
maybe,
happened to he didn't have no good friends, man. I'm not getting my ass kicked. You better pull the guy off me.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm
there was
losing
a
the
whole
fight.
Right, but it was not just those two. There was a brawl.
Oh yeah, I got
Do
you.
you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
So everybody's kind of like
They're locked into their own issues. Yeah.
everybody's kind of like all over the place,
that's crazy.
man.
Whole life entirely changed based on that instant. You don't go into the
Yeah.
night thinking that, and your whole world has changed. Wow.
And Diz nailed it. Like that prosecutor knew he was losing, pulled the power move, and worked. Because the kid was going to go. My buddy was going to walk away. Because they interviewed all the jurors, and he was going. He was
But that's
not.
the thing.
I mean,
then
he was.
let
He
the
was what?
justice system work. Then they don't manipulate it. Like, okay, you wanted this, and I understand, and a person's dead, and that's awful, or whatever. But if that's
Right.
how the justice system works, where I don't always like it, but
Right.
you got to let it play out.
Well, he didn't want with your prosecutor. I mean, that's
It's not about
I
wins
guess-
and losses on your stat sheet, sir. It's
apparently.
about
Well, apparently it is. Apparently it
And now
is.
this
If you
kid's
want
life has
if
to
you
pay.
want the next job, it's crazy.
Especially
It's
when you
crazy.
retell that and be like, yeah, I was up against this guy, but I played this move, got him knocked out, then won the case. People would be like, oh my God, great idea, dog. Like,
Yeah.
you're hired. Yeah, we'll take you.
It's crazy. It's crazy. It's JP with Monica and Dizzy on 102.5 The Bone, Real Raw Radio. We'll be right back.
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. 102.5 The Bone, where the Lightning play. We are the official broadcast home of your Tampa Bay Lightning.
Rollovers, head-on collisions, hit and runs, you name it. We've litigated it.
And while insurance companies joke about the mayhem that occurs on roadways, we've seen the real effects. Lost lives, catastrophic injury, cars crushed like soda cans. And trust us, there's nothing funny about it.
If you've been in a crash, count on our experienced attorneys to seek full justice and all the money your case is worth.
For a fairer fight, you know who to call. Farah and Farah, Tampa.
Renewal by Anderson has Fall Savings Month going on right now. 20% off replacement windows and patio doors through the entire month of October. Plus, no money down, no payments, and 0% interest for 12 months. They do phenomenal work. They will make your house even more beautiful than I'm sure it already is. Renewal by Anderson, superior products, exceptional service. bestwindowsflorida.com. License number CGC 1527613.
Is your child interested in being the next hockey superstar? If so, the Lightning have just the program to get them started. Learn to Play, presented by Outback, is the perfect way to start your child's hockey journey. This program is built for kids 5 to 10 years old who haven't played before. Each kid receives a complete set of hockey gear and 8 weeks of on-ice instruction from Lightning alumni and staff at rinks across Tampa Bay. Visit lightninghockeydevelopment.com/learn to play to sign up your child today.
Everyone's invited to the Hard Rock Bet Party. It doesn't matter who you are. Your name is on the Hard Rock Bet season-long celebration. Sign up and bet $5 on any game. If it wins, you also score $150 in bonus bets. You can bet on football, playoff baseball, and soon the NBA. Last week, one bettor turned a $20 three-leg first touchdown score parlay into a massive $12,000 win. It's Hard Rock Bet. Download the app on your phone or simply go to hardrock.bet. Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus, physically present in Florida. To wager, terms and conditions apply. Concerned about gambling? Call 888-ADMIT-IT.
The accident wasn't your fault, so why should you be burdened with the medical bill? bills. This is Tampa injury attorney Mo DeWitt. Don't get overwhelmed by mounting medical bills. I'll fight to ensure that the responsible party pays what you're owed. Injured on the go? Don't wait. Visit justcallmo.com.
Ready for some dirty talk? Your carpet is packed with dirt, spills, and pet mess. Zerorez pulls it all out. No soap, no chemicals. Get half off for the Bone fam only. Just use promo code BONE when booking. Not available with other offers. ZerorezTampaBay.com.
You hear that? That's the sound of your business losing money. Legacy phone systems weren't built for today's teams. Quo, formerly OpenPhone, gives your business a smarter way to stay connected. Quo lets you manage calls, texts, voicemail, and contacts all in one place so that you can deliver a seamless customer experience from ring to... Need to take calls on the go? Quo automatically transcribes, summarizes, and highlights next steps from every call so you never miss a detail. Need insight into what closes a sale? With Quo's AI call tags, you can instantly spot key topics like objections or pricing questions and use those insights to level up every customer interaction. And yes, you can bring your existing number with you for free. Keep your team in sync and your customers happy with Quo. Quo. No missed calls, no missed customers. Try Quo for free at quo.com/free and get 20% off your first 6 months. That's quo.com/free. QUO.com/free.
Do you find yourself coming home from work every day going, what am I doing with my life? I hate my job. Whether you've been doing it for 30 years or you just entered the workforce, how about a new exciting career in the world of aviation maintenance where you can be working on jets and airplanes and all sorts of other flying objects. You can be trained at the National Aviation Academy right here in beautiful Clearwater and entering your new job in just a few months. Make that decision today and check them out online at naa.edu. The next class starts October 29th, so go now. It's naa.edu.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting truly great candidates for your roles? It seems impossible to find them, but they have to be out there somewhere, right? Well, they're not hard to find when you know where to go, and that place is ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. And because these people are actively looking for jobs just like yours, it's easy to find the right person right away. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. But if you're not using ZipRecruiter, you're missing out. So see what it's like when the impossible is easy. When you go to ZipRecruiter.com/radio right now to try ZipRecruiter for free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio. Never miss out on great candidates with ZipRecruiter.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
And now, back to JP.
JP, 105 The Bone.
Yeah.
You like this?
I do. That'll make me smile.
Did you hear the news today?
No.
Huh?
No.
You didn't hear the news? Well, Rush has decided to tour.
Oh.
And they brought in you ready for this one? Hold on, let me see if I can. Hold on, I'm going to give you.
Oh, look at this guy.
That's not
We
breaking
got
news.
production on this
I
show
don't think
now.
that. What is this? Okay.
I feel like the big news should be that you knew how to do that.
Yeah, I know.
That should be the big news.
They're bringing in a chick drummer.
Oh. I like it.
Chick
Clap. Can you do the clap at the end
drummer.
then? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there's applause at the end there.
I'm going to call you Brett now.
You get it. No, I'm far from that, trust me. But yeah, I came in this morning. We weren't allowed to announce it till 10 o'clock this morning. But yeah, they're going out. They're doing a bunch of dates. Nothing, not a full-blown tour. They're doing 2 nights in L.A., 2 nights in Texas, 2 nights in Chicago, 2 nights in New York, 2 nights in Toronto, and 1 night in Cleveland. My guess is they're going to add on to that. It's going to be...
Am I wrong
gigantic.
if I have zero desire to go see them live? I mean, Chick Jump is kind of cool.
Best.
I'm not saying it's bad. I just like to listen to their music. I don't have to They're one of those bands. It's like they're awesome and I love them and I'll get in the mood and go down a rabbit hole or whatever. But
Yeah.
and I'm like, I don't need to see that live.
I have to. I have to. And I'm looking at the dates. I'm like, Tuesday night, Thursday night. Okay, I'm not going to go both. I'll go Thursday night. I won't be able to take the day off because, well, that's usually 2 weeks before that is when we take our 2 weeks off in the summer. But I'll be at that. I'll be at one of these, at least one of these.
Yeah, let me know how the chick drummer does, which I'm assuming is going to be fantastic because
Believe it, she got, how she got fame?
well, clearly she's a girl, so she could only have sex on her way up to the top is the only way.
No, you're very small-minded, Monica. YouTube.
Oh, that'll do it every time.
She launched her career on YouTube during the early 2010s and has released 2 full-length albums to date. She was also doing stuff with Jeff Beck and that kind of stuff. She's young, man.
Yeah.
Well, she looks young. She's 42, but she looks like a baby.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. I love listen, good, bad, right or wrong, social medias and all of that, but the YouTube has been responsible for a lot finding of the talent. You know what I mean? Like
that's how Journey's singer. They found Journey's singer singing like karaoke in the Philippines on YouTube, and he got the gig.
And the fit and look as a direct result. I mean, who could have been better for that?
At that point in time, nobody. At that point, that's for sure. And then you got, I think the guy from one of the singers from Boston, when they started touring again, he was on YouTube. A guy worked at Home Depot. And next thing you know, he was out on the road with Boston, the band Boston.
It's like
I do have enough of the music stuff, but yes, Rush is doing
that's awesome.
A whole bunch of stuff.
I like Rush even more for being so open-minded and giving.
I got to be honest with you. I never thought they would do this without some giant. Like if you would have told me Dave Grohl from Foo Fighters or Mike Portnoy from Dream Theater or one of these big drumming, iconic drummer guys, Danny Carey from Tool. That's what I expected. I never expected some fairly unknown in the States German girl. Didn't see that one coming. But hey, that's cool.
Thanks for
I'll
not
check it
saying
out.
broad.
I do have a question for Diz.
All right.
Can you please explain to me because I saw the social media posts with Senning and the Uncrustables.
Oh, okay.
What the hell is, because you know what happened? I was doing some show prep before, and it says Uncrustables joins the protein trend. So I guess they're putting out some like high protein Uncrustable thing or whatever the hell it is. And I immediately said, I got to get to the bottom of why is he sleeping with Uncrustables?
It's his, I guess, life hack. He'll get 2 Uncrustables that are in the freezer and he'll put them in his pockets when he goes to bed. And then by the time he's ready for them, they're thawed out and ready to eat.
Wait, by the time he's ready for them in the middle of the night in bed? So he doesn't even have to get up and snack. I feel like JP, you would do this. I feel like JP is actually admiring John Senning.
Wow.
Yeah, genius move, right?
So he's got, are you telling me he sleeps in shorts with pockets or sweatpants and then puts an Uncrustable in each pocket? And then when he wakes up at 2 o'clock in the morning to pee, he's got some ready to go Uncrustables?
He's got a nice little midnight snack.
And he doesn't even have to leave the bed. He's not to the age, I don't think, maybe he is, where he has to get up in the middle of the night to pee, JP. He just might wake up in the middle of the night hungry. And now he just reaches under his pocket. And it's going to be a little warm, it won't be frozen. So, JP, odds that you steal this hack?
I'm going to be honest with you. I've been very good about eating.
Well,
I've kind of been able to get away from it.
Good.
Over the last, say, 4 or 5 months, I haven't really been doing it much. I'll get up to get something to drink, and where I used to start looking in cabinets, whatever it is, I'll close the refrigerator door and I go back. And I go back to bed. However, should I slip, this will be one of the first things that comes to mind.
Nice
The problem is I don't sleep in, if I sleep in anything, it's underwear.
Oh.
So it's not like I'm not going to put Uncrustables by my, I'm not going to put the Uncrustables by my balls.
You're going to get up the whole prison wallet?
You know what I'm saying?
Jelly there. That's gross.
Right.
And it's all got little pieces of hair on it.
Yeah.
Not on me, girl.
It's all warm. Now I know too much. Why did I say it?
You know too much.
So one of the things we were talking about, too, because John thinks he could take a check from Pat Maroon. A body check from Pat Maroon. We're like, no, that's insane.
Dude,
he's like, with all the gear and everything, I go, what you should do is drop the gear and just put a bunch of Uncrustables all over you and let him hit you. That would be, now that's entertaining.
That reminds me of one of the Calta. What were those? Huh?
Punch outs?
No, not the punch outs. What were the shows that he would do, like the not quite live show or the Calta live shows or whatever they were called?
Oh, okay, yeah.
And they put Spanish was in like all sorts of padding, and somebody from the Lightning was taking slap shots at him. I'm like,
Oh, that's
my
right.
God.
I forgot about that. Who it was it Chris Stingman? I think it was Chris Stingman.
It could have been. I don't remember who it was.
I really think it was Chris Stingman, and he's just a big guy.
Why would Spanish do? I mean, I know why he would do it, but
I
why would
just
he
re-
do that? He's not
I don't
Johnny
know, man.
Knoxville. Hey, I'm Spanish, and this is my Calta show.
Right. Right. But yeah, that's what he I remember that vividly.
Oh my God. What a trooper.
That dude, man, I know.
But then
I
he
know.
also took a hard line at one point. Was like, I'm not doing anything like that anymore.
Good.
And I don't know, but it was way after that. Like it was years after
Right.
that. But he
Dude,
did take a hard line at one point.
I mean, I watched them hit him with the cattle prod. I watched that.
In Carmen's defense, she got tasered, tased,
Right.
tased.
I wonder if the BH tattoo was ever on the table for Spanish.
To not
know?
get tased anymore, like
Like,
Carmen. Yeah.
Right. I'll get a BH tattoo if I don't have to get tased. I can't imagine. And I know in radio and I could never play that role. For
Because you
anybody.
have that thing in you where you can't be silly or have fun. Like, you can have fun. I don't mean that. I mean, you
Right.
can't be silly. Like, any silliness where you might look
There's a
fool.
line, yeah.
There's a line. You're not causing me pain. Not without being willing to feel pain back. I can promise you that.
When I did the punch out with Hoppy and they're like, Baby versus Goliath, if they're like, now go out in a diaper and rattle, I'd be like, well, I'm out. I quit.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that.
Right. You don't
not
want to
doing that. Yeah.
And there are people that have no problem taking on that role. Like Special Ted used to be that guy for us. He used to do it, and then I just could never play that role. I could never play that role.
I remember
for anybody's show.
When I was like in a limbo here at the station, and I was kind of like mad because like Scotty got looked at for Miguel and Holly's producer.
Oh, yeah.
And that was something I was going to audition for, whatever you want to call it. And the guy who was running the station, he basically told me, get the hell out of my office. You got to make a meeting. And I was like, oh, okay. And I remember going to Reezy.
Who was that?
What was his name? He was Reezy's boy at the time. Do you remember his name?
The PD
This is
of
on-
it?
yeah.
Is that John E. Cage?
No.
With
It was
the
after him. It
jeans?
was after him.
Oh.
This is on Hot?
This was on Hot.
Rico.
Yeah.
Rick. Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
still
yeah.
in the. He's still in the area.
Rick
so I'm-
Thomas?
Rick Thomas. Yeah.
He's a dick.
Yeah, and
Well, all right.
and I remember Tyson was like, "Go talk to him. We have an open door policy." And it was like a knocked on the door. I walked in, and he let me like say like a couple words. And he goes, "That's not how we do things here, man. You need to.
Yes, it is.
You need to
What?
do a thing and blah 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 and this and that." And I was like, "Oh,
Yes,
okay.
it is.
Sorry, man.
I mean, I'm sure there's a formal process of whatever, but
Yeah.
your smart move is, in my opinion, is to one-on-one it. Like,
Exactly.
don't just do the application.
Dude, you're a program director.
Exactly.
Relax yourself.
Insane. It was insane.
And I think he was Rico on, like, as the program director
Yeah.
on there. I think he went by Rico.
And okay. So now here's a perfect example. And I'm not kissing anybody's ass. You guys know me better than that.
Yeah.
You can walk into Jason Meter's office.
Oh yeah.
And he'll
Oh,
tell you,
yeah.
all right, sit down. Yeah, I got a couple minutes, sit down. Or he'll be like, listen, can you do me a favor, just come back in 15 minutes or come back. But he would never be like, that's not how I do. You have to make it. Not a chance.
1,000%. Yeah.
That's why Rick Thomas has had 1 million jobs.
And he's still in the area, so let's.
I don't care.
Yeah, I don't
Where
care
is he?
either. Yeah.
He's across the street.
Well, good.
Where?
Over there.
What do
Where?
you call it?
That other rock station? That
No.
can't get out of its own
He's
way?
in charge. He's large and in charge. He's
In charge of what?
the stations, the cluster. Whatchamacallit over there? Beasley. That's what I'm trying to say.
He'll be out of a job in no time. They're firing everybody. It's the truth.
I say that to
that
say
company's a mess.
I was kind of on my way out, and then Reezy is the one who was like, "Man, you should go on the Bone." I was like, "The Bone?" I go, "They're not gonna. I don't think they want me on the Bone." He's like, "Funny's funny, man." And
It's
I
the
was,
truth.
Yeah, and I was like, and he goes, "You want to do the stuff they were doing at Hot?" I'm like, "What do you mean?" He goes, and he pulled up the social media, and Scotty had a pinata on his junk, and they were beating it with a stick. He goes, "You would do this?" I go, "No,
Not a chance.
Yeah, and he goes, "Exactly. It's not. You're not for that. You need."
I'll
they
tell
need
you what,
someone
I'll
like that."
sign up for that. However, if I grab that stick, I get to crack it across your head. Fair?
What if But what if you did? What if the tables all turned and you were in the hallway the other day when I was sad and you said, "Hey, Monica, guess what? Did you hear the news?"
I was Scotty, and I'm wearing
and
the
I'm like,
suit.
"No," and you said, "You're here today," and I'm glad. What if everything was different? What if you were a whole different person?
If that was me?
No, she's saying if that was
She
me.
would've gotten- if he would've gotten the
I
job.
was the Scotty now. And I was doing all that bubblegum stuff. And,
Yeah.
And you were doing mornings
Hey,
on
listen,
Magic.
man, there are people that's what they do. That's what they cut out for, and that's what they're great at. I don't know Scotty. He seems like, from what
a
I
really good
understand,
guy.
really
Nice
good
guy.
dudes. People love him. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
Yeah.
It's the same reason, like Monica always says, like when like some easy-ass TV job that, comes up and they all go to Ryan Seacrest. I'm like, come on, man, I could do that. She was like, you can't fake happy.
You can't. You're not. That's
You can't
not
fake happy. I'm
but
like,
there's
that's
a gig
true.
for you. It's just not any of those at all. That's him. Scotty is Ryan Seacrest like 20 years ago, or 30. I don't know however old Ryan Seacrest is.
when he was in the closet, whenever that was.
Well,
That's
no,
Scotty.
nobody's- we're not- he
I thought
had
that was.
a
I was
girlfriend.
just going off what you were saying.
I don't
okay.
know. I'm uncomfortable.
Who's in the closet?
Nobody's in the closet. Everybody who needs
I'm
to be out is
confused.
out.
He's out now?
Ryan?
Everybody
Ryan?
is.
Oh, okay. Don't do that. That's not nice.
It twists my. It hurts me.
It's his journey, Diz.
Oh, okay.
And if he wants to let us in on it, that's
when,
fine.
And when JP voluntarily uses the word journey, it's time to acknowledge. I will change the awkward subject by announcing some updates on our Mark Sanchez discussion. And JP, I'm just going to start it with saying you were right.
What?
Fox Sports commentator Mark Sanchez, who was arrested for multiple misdemeanors following a physical altercation this weekend, is now facing a felony charge of battery involving serious bodily injury.
Had to be. There was no way. I'm looking at that guy's injuries. I'm like, they're not letting this guy walk out on $300. No way.
That's official.
Good. Good, you drunk ass.
Well,
That's what you, what?
listen.
He was drunk.
I'm drunk all the time, and I'm not trying to do that. Like, I don't know
But
if it
you're
was
not-
just the booze. I don't know if he's got something wrong with him. Like, that's not
Yeah,
sane
he's got something
behavior.
wrong with him. He can't handle his booze.
I feel like there was. I bet you.
Monica, he's doing sprints in a back alley behind a hotel and a
feels
restaurant.
like cocaine or some sort of drug, like a
Could be
meth
more.
or something. Yeah.
Right. It could be more. He could have been doing blow, too. He could have been doing a lot of things.
He definitely was doing blow.
His hair was weird, too.
His hair is very weird. He's got a big, listen, I understand where my hair is. I shouldn't be, glass houses throwing rocks and all that. But that's a big forehead he's got. That's a 5 head.
It is.
That's a 5 head. All right. We got a few minutes. We got 18 minutes until we get to the bone bonus. Another chance for you to win $1,000. We'll do dead guy in the envelope. We also have some opening night lightning tickets that
Prizes
we will,
are phenomenal this week, by the way.
Yeah, they are real good.
Every
And
single choice is amazing.
so now I was thinking about doing high, low, red, black two times this week.
Nope, and more.
It's happening at least once. You're gonna have to
No,
suck
it's
it up,
not.
lady.
Why?
Yes, it is because I said so. That's the beautiful part about this.
What day? I'll be sick.
That's fine. You can, if you want to take a day off over one segment, that's. I was surprised you were here today. I honestly thought when I saw the score, I'm like, she's gonna call in sick.
No, I've never done that. I was up until almost actually past midnight, and I'm here. Damn it.
It wasn't about the time; it was about the loss. Right back.
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. Stingray Chevrolet presents Calta Cruise 19. You can win a cabin on Calta Cruise 19. Visit Stingray Chevrolet and scan the QR code on the Calta Cruise display to enter. While you're there, find the vehicle that's right for you from their selection of new and used cars. Calta Cruise 19. Brought to you by Stingray Chevrolet, Tampa Bay's big store on I-4 exit 22, Plant City. For all the details, visit theboneonline.com.
Insurance companies often play tough, offering you the bare minimum for your injuries. But why settle for less? With me, Mo DeWitt, your Tampa injury attorney, you pay nothing unless we win. Don't let the insurance companies push you around. Injured on the go, just call Mo.
Fall is a busy time and selling your home can be overwhelming. Get a guaranteed cash offer from Mark Spain Real Estate and sell your home stress-free and for the most money. Hey, it's JP, and with Mark Spain Real Estate's guaranteed offer, you you can receive the strongest cash offer in the industry and move when you're ready on your timeline. Mark Spain Real Estate has over 13,000 five-star reviews, so you can trust the top real estate team in the U.S. to sell your home quickly and for maximum profit. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today. That's markspain.com and start packing.
This planet is so gorgeous and so incredibly beautiful that I can't get enough of it. I did 950 miles on the Pacific Crest Trail and then decided I wanted to go hike in the Himalayas. I was not 20 years old. I was 64 years old. Good Feet was with me all the way.
For over 20 years, we've been helping people like Dale actually live the life they love without their feet getting in the way.
Your passion's important, but if your body aches and if your heel feels like you've got a nail stuck in it and won't come out, trust me, it's going to wear you down. The Good Feet store knew what they were talking about and took the time to really dial in what I needed. At 64 years of age, I hiked 84 miles in the Himalaya and to do it pain-free. You think I'm not grateful for arch supports from Good Feet? I mean, come on. I'm Dale, and that's my Good Feet story.
See what we can do for you with a free personalized arch support fitting at the Good Feet store.
Stop by any of our 5 locations throughout Tampa, St. Petersburg, and Sarasota today, or visit us at goodfeet.com.
Cat name mode for C4MH.com. That stands for the Centers for Men's Health, and key to a man's health is proper testosterone levels. So many decisions you wish you had started when you were younger. Well, you're never going to be younger than you are today. So start today resetting to when you were younger by going to C4MH.com and making an appointment to check your testosterone. That's all they do, so you know it's done right. $45 gets you blood work and a doctor's appointment, and if your levels are low, it's 2 shots a month. That's it, to ensure your energy is up, to promote muscle growth after workouts, to improve your performance in the bedroom, and most importantly, to maintain a mental state that has you feeling like the world is yours. You know, like when you were younger. Look at testosterone as a time machine and C4MH as the vehicle that will get you back to a future that is back to you. Today is the day. C4MH.com.
I'm Ultima Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Every time one of my children started driving, it was terrifying. Thousands of accidents happen across the country. We see it every day. If you've been injured in a car accident, call us.
Dial pound law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
At Brandon Honda, we have lenders for every credit situation. Good credit, bad credit, no problem. Hi, I'm Sam Robbie. Right now at Brandon Honda, get 0 down deals on any new vehicle in stock. Plus, make no payments for 90 days. And we'll pay off your trade no matter how much you owe. We have over 600 vehicles to choose from and over 50 lenders, all competing to get you the best deal possible. Get your guaranteed credit approval at BrandonHonda.com.
Call 813-280-0850 for more information.
Mike Calta here for Shark Coast Tactical. Breaking news in Florida. The Second Amendment sales tax holiday is finally here. This is your chance to save big on all things firearms. Looking for a new rifle, pistol, shotgun, ammo? You pay no tax. Get to Shark Coast Tactical now. Don't forget, Will is going to cover your tax stamp fee on select suppressors. The shop is slinging freedom from 10 to 6 daily. Closed on Sunday and open online 24/7 at SharkCoastTactical.com. Shark Coast Tactical's on Bee Ridge Road in Sarasota. Look for them on social media. Tell them Mike Calta sent you.
Hi, this is Sarah at the Department of Rejected Dreams. If you had a dream rejected, IKEA can make it possible.
I've always dreamed of a beautiful kitchen, but my wife just wants to stay organized.
You know what they say about opposites?
That they can't agree on a kitchen?
Well, IKEA kitchens come in many styles with a variety of customizable organizers. So maybe you're not opposites at all.
Beautiful and organized. Now we just have to figure out what to eat.
That's a different department. Get the kitchen of your dreams at a price you didn't dream possible at IKEA.US/dreamkitchen. Dream the possibilities.
While retinitis pigmentosa takes Mark's vision, his family gives him hope, whether at the family business or at home with his wife and sons. He knows he's not fighting alone. For 50 years, the Foundation Fighting Blindness has funded research into treatments and cures for blinding retinal diseases, providing hope to people with vision loss. And for Mark, winning the fight means being there for his family. The Foundation Fighting Blindness. Together, we're winning. Help us end blinding diseases at fightingblindness.org.
Download the free Bone app to listen to us anywhere. Sponsored by Mark Spain Real Estate. Get your guaranteed offer at markspain.com. And now, back to JP.
Will you cry if I call you my angel? Gotta leave, gotta leave, gotta
JP, 1025 The Bone, Real Raw Radio.
All right.
800-771-1025 is the phone number.
You're going to need to, it's the song, it's enough. Like, we get you like, this is that same song that you've been listening to on repeat since 1912.
Not since 1912. It's only been out for 2 weeks. And yes, I'm not done with it. You got a problem with it? It's a great song.
It's a good song. You really must like the song.
I really do.
Are you like me when, like, there's a song, it doesn't have to be new. You just, for some reason, it's in your head or you're liking it. You got to listen to it like 6 times a day.
I'm enjoying this song.
Do you know all the words?
No, not yet. Not yet. Because a lot of times I'm listening to it when we're doing the show and then I get out of it and I'll get in the car and I'm listening to it. Then I'm concentrating on it. But I just bought the dude's album too.
Will you be listening to it on your flight over here?
What flight? For Halloween?
When you're here on Friday.
Yeah, you're not going to be here Friday?
I'm not there Friday.
I got messages Friday said the morning show was talking about you were going to be there.
Impossible. I got my son's senior.
surprising?
I got my son's senior game this Friday. No.
Joe the Toe?
Joe the Toe. Yeah, there's no way. I know they're working on me coming back again the weekend after the Halloween thing for the last of the liquid lunches.
Oh.
For that one, but that's, to be determined as well. But no. Who said I was coming this weekend?
I mean, the morning show didn't.
I wish I was coming this weekend. You guys are going to pack it out. It's going to be awesome. We're at the OG Hooters. It's same as a couple weeks ago, right? This time it's at OG Hooters. You and Dizzy doing the show, and then Calta coming in, hanging out, doing an appearance, jumping on the air, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah.
Yep, at Ground Zero.
Okay. That's awesome.
Always a good time.
You guys will pack it out.
Yeah, it was fun. It was a great time. I imagine we'll be at the same location we were. Wherever has to walk by us.
You have to walk. Yeah, that's a difficult one, man. Because everybody's like, you're sitting at your mid sentence or whatever it is, and everybody's like, "Hey, it's good to see you." Yeah. High five, and you're like, "Yeah, thanks." And, you're playing dead guy or whatever you're doing. But no, I wish I was getting there this weekend. But we are shooting for the one. What's it? November
7th.
November 7th, I believe.
Oh no! Really?
I'm saying, oh no.
What?
That's birthday weekend. That's birthday weekend.
Oh, you might not be there.
Well, I mean, I feel like I have to now since JP's going to be.
No, you don't have to.
Well, here's the thing. Well, no,
it's double nickels, yo.
You're not getting paid more for it.
Right.
No. I was planning on just doing I don't know what kind of shape I'll be in because Thursday night is the Bulls game. It's here in Tampa. I'll be going to that game, and so I'm taking off for that.
Right.
For traffic that morning, so I wasn't going to be here for that. And then I figured I'd just shoot to the station right quick, but. Interesting.
Well, that's what we're shooting for. So I'm hoping we can make that happen because I want to do. I would like to get at least one of these liquid lunches, and I want to do the tailgate on Sunday.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's the goal. Anywho's. As a matter of fact, I should probably call Olivero after the show.
He's got all the answers, and he's very good at communicating. So he will, if he knows something, he will tell you.
So there is another liquid lunch. It is this Friday. It is at the OG Hooters in Clearwater. Monica and Dizzy will be there.
It is from 11 to 1, despite social media and postings of saying otherwise.
11 to 1 it is.
11
well,
to
there
1.
you go.
It'll be fun.
Please go out and support the show. We appreciate it very much. I wish I could be there, but I cannot. Family responsibilities.
Joe the Toe needs you.
Joe the Toe. Hey, speaking of... I just said I brought I even bought the record. We were talking about this Youngblood kid, and I even bought the record.
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys see the Taylor numbers from the weekend?
Oh, of course. How could we not? No.
Two things.
Taylor Swift numbers?
No, I don't care about Taylor.
One, yeah.
Jesus Christ. I'm surprised you were able to not see it because it was this chick sold 2.7 now. In a world where most people aren't buying records anymore, right? We can all agree on that. People go on their Spotify, on their Pandora, whatever the hell it is, and they'll just stream it. And all these artists are complaining that they don't make the money. The record industry is gone. They don't make... This chick sold 2.7 million copies. Million hard copies, albums, CDs, and digital copies.
People don't buy they don't have to buy all their CDs anymore. They buy the ones that they're diehard fans of.
Right. Well, I just bought the Youngblood thing. I'm not a diehard fan, but I want to have it. I want to hear it, and I don't have the other stuff, so I bought it. It was $9. Is what it is. This chick bought she sold in one day, Friday alone, 2.7 million copies, and did $33 million at the box office with the little movie that went along with the release of the album.
Oh,
did you listen to the album?
of course he did, cover to cover. I'm sure.
No, Raj did.
Him and Roger had a listening
I did.
session.
I listened to it, and I will say, I'm a little mad at her because why'd she have to come out with it now, right after Mariah Carey's? So Mariah Carey kind of got Farrah Fawcetted there, which I'm not a fan
nice.
Did she?
Yeah, I'm not because Mariah is amazing. I'm listening to you like listening to that Youngblood thing.
Okay.
I've just listened to it over and over, but I did listen to the entire Taylor album.
Is there truth to she has a song? John was talking about it with Danielle on Friday. That she has a song called Wood.
Yes.
Yes.
That's about Travis.
Well, I don't know. I think the conspiracy theorists say yes. I don't know, but that was one of the ones I liked.
Really? You like
Apparently, she's gotten a little risque with her because Raj was telling me this morning that there's a line in that song about something opened her thighs.
Yeah.
I was like,
His love.
Damn,
Yeah.
girl. Took you long enough.
Yeah.
Should have got slutty earlier.
Something about like
you'd had a career.
She just needed to catch a bouquet because she got the tree or something like that, or
she was very.
She got the lumber. I can't remember, but it was something sexual.
God, he
I
must
was
be swinging some stick, huh?
Talking about must be stepping on cracks. I imagine because her back's been blown out. That's like the.
And there was something else about she's got a bigger D than the devil. There's a
I
line
didn't
in
know
one
that.
of these. There's a line in this. There's something with the devil. But she's like, she's got a bigger D than the devil.
There's a
I was
song
like, that's some badass.
called Canceled that she is calling someone out. And everybody's saying it was Brittany Mahomes, but who knows, whatever. But she's just saying stuff like that, like lines like that, like, yeah, you thought you could, play with this or whatever, but turns out I have the bigger paycheck. And she just is saying things now. And you know what? Good for her. And she can. She didn't say it too early where she was, trying to sound like something she's not. She clearly is who she is. And if she wants to talk about that and kind of put people in their place so that they don't mess with her, if a guy were doing it, nobody would think twice. So good for her.
Right. And now she hit the $2 billion mark too, by the way. She's worth over $2 billion now. And most of that, it's not, when you hear these stories about these big tech guys, the Bezos, they're worth however billions and billions of dollars, but it's all they're not liquid for it. Right? It's all in their stock portfolio and that kind of stuff. Not all of it, but most of those big, gigantic numbers are all it's just paper. They're yes, they're worth it because they own that stock, but if the stock tanks, then their value goes way down, all that stuff. She's basically, she's like cash. She's got tour money. It's not even, real estate stuff that she's bought that she already owns, that kind of thing. She did, so the record, by the way, so she did 2.7 million copies on Friday. The record for first week sales is, I want to say 3.5 million, and that was Adele. But she did that was over the course of a week. We didn't have the weekend number. She did 2.7 million on Friday.
I feel like you're really impressed by that.
Monica, nobody's buying records anymore. I have a lot of friends that still work I still have a lot of friends that work in the record business.
Of course it's not the same. Like I just said, because you don't have to, but people are still buying vinyl. It's definitely still a business. It's never going to be the same because we have technologically moved on.
This is unheard of now. In 2025, this is unheard of. Only one person can do this.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's her.
Only one person can do it, and it's her. To all these other artists that she's got some. My question is, and I'm a big fan of this girl. Not so much the music, because I don't know the music, but talent. I love talented people, and clearly she's talented people, and she's surrounded herself by talented people.
I say give a couple of the songs a listen. It's not your favorite type of music. Yeah, you like some of the music that you like. I think that I've heard you play, like, and this is on my phone or whatever. You would like some of the songs.
I'm sure I would. I just don't know. I know what's probably been on the radio. I don't have albums. I think I have downloaded a song once, I think, and I don't know it. But
While
I'm
you're
blown
doing that.
away by this girl. I just can't, like,
You really
how
are.
long can, because, like, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. And I'm not rooting for it. But how long can this go on?
As long as your fans
How
are
long
still alive.
can this kind of own? I mean, this is, we always say the most loyal fan base of anything is like NASCAR, right? Because if you're like the M&M guy, if you follow the M&M car, you're eating M&Ms on the weekends. You know what I'm saying? You're stuffing your face with M&Ms. If you're like DuPont, you're painting everything in your house with DuPont paint. They're brand loyal. How much longer can these people? They're all in.
And then they're getting their kids on it. It's going to just, I wouldn't.
Dude, ready for this? Roger went, it was his wife's birthday weekend. Today's her birthday.
Aw,
birthday,
happy
Susan.
birthday, Susan.
They went away for the weekend. She had pre-ordered the copy of the album. Didn't come in time. I know.
On their weekend away.
all three of us are there. Didn't come in time. Stopped on their way back to buy a CD so they can listen to on their way to the movie. And I'm like, wow, man. She got 3 doses of loose money.
But they don't, I imagine they don't regret it. Like, that's a solid
he's
plan.
happy.
What a fun time.
He loved it. He came in, he's like, the album's great. I'm like, okay.
It honestly is. Now, again, I'm mad that she Farrah Fawcetted Mariah Carey because the Mariah's album is phenomenal, but I don't like to take away. Like, it really is good. I listened to the entire thing, and she's talented, like you said. She's got good songs. She knows how to do it.
Yeah, she could probably use $1,000 though to make the pain go away.
Here we go, Bone fam. The Bone Bonus. Sponsored by #1 rated New South Windows. This hour's Bone Bonus keyword is
winner. Taylor Swift is a winner. There you go. Go to the free 1025 The Bone app now. Put in the word winner. You have until 12:30 for your shot to win the $1,000 with the Bone Bonus. But fret not. If you don't win it now, Sending will have another shot for you to win it at 2 p.m. And then, 12, 2, and 5. And then Drew will have it at 5 o'clock again, too. Look, here's you, girl.
There she is. Hey, while we're hovering on the subject, and I keep talking about Mariah Carey because I love her. If you're listening to see if you might like any of these songs, listen to Mariah Carey. She did a cover on her new album of My Love by Paul McCartney. She did a cover of it, and it sounds amazing. She tried to get him on it, and he couldn't because of his schedule, blah, blah, blah. But just if you do nothing else, listen to that.
She tried to get him on it, and he told her no?
He said according to her, he said he wanted to, but they just had schedule issues or whatever when she had to get it done by. But I love it.
Okay. What song?
My Love. It's a slow song.
Got it. Is it better than this?
I mean, I'm a Mariah fan, so.
Look at me, white guy dancing in my chair.
Oh, I can't see it. Talk.
You can't see it?
Talk.
I can't talk and white guy dance at the same time. I have to bite my bottom lip.
I see the shoulders.
I'll be right back.
We'll take this way too far. It'll leave you breathless, or with a nasty scar. Got a long list of ex-lovers.
You're listening to JP on 1025 The Bone. Did you miss the Mike Calta show today?
What do you think is worth more, your Yankee stuff or your guitar stuff?
I would think as a collection, the guitar stuff.
I don't want you to die or anything.
I don't feel like it, way.
But I hope you die before me so I can say in your eulogy, I'm going to go, huge fan of the Ravens, loved MGK, God rest Michael.
Listen to the Mike Calta show every weekday morning at 6 a.m. on The Bone. Or anytime with the full show replay on the free 1025 The Bone app.
Get to the original Hooters on Gulf to Bay in Clearwater this Friday for a liquid lunch with Mike Calta. Mike has free Bud Lights for the first 102 people through the door. And Monica and Dizzy will be there broadcasting live with the JP Show. Plus, prizes, tickets, and more. It all goes down Friday from 11 to 1 at the original Hooters in Clearwater.
Accidents happen in a second. Take a second to call Farrah and Farrah. Tampa.
If you're the victim of a car crash, take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
Waterman Properties, Tampa Bay's trusted general contractors for over 20 years, want to work for you. From demolition and project management to full renovations and custom home builds, Waterman can handle any project from start to finish. These guys don't just build homes and outdoor spaces, they build relationships with honesty and pride in every project. Waterman is all about quality. No shortcuts, no cutting corners, just solid craftsmanship you can count on. Get a free estimate for any project. Go to watermanproperties.net or call 813-715-7383. watermanproperties.net. Tell them Mike Calta sent you.
At Jersey College, we know how to give you the support you need to be successful in your nursing career, like we did for Tom.
Re-entering school, I wasn't sure about anything. Instructors went above and beyond, and with nursing, there's no shortage of places to work. It's exactly what I thought it was going to be in terms of how rewarding it can be when you help someone out.
Classes are enrolling now at our campuses in Tampa, Largo, Brooksville, Naples, and Port Charlotte. Apply now at jerseycollege.edu.
A cat named Mo for All-American Gunslingers, Newport Richie's favorite gun range, and also mine. Also the #1 gun range in Florida has just voted. They're reminding you to stop by through December 31st. Stock up on all your firearms and ammunition needs, sales tax free. It's their way of saying thank you for helping make All-American Gunslingers your trusted home for firearms, gear, and training. Here's to an exciting future together, because at All-American Gunslingers, you're more than just a customer, you're family. And family don't pay taxes on bullets. Bang, bang!
I'm Ultima Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Every time one of my children started driving, it was terrifying. I am quite aware of the dangers being on the road. Thousands of accidents happen across the country. We see it every day. These families' lives will be changed in an instant. We fight for these families as if they were our own. We've become America's largest injury law firm by winning cases just like these. If you've been injured in a car accident, call us.
Injured? Dial pound law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Everyone's invited to the Hard Rock Bet Party. It doesn't matter who you are. Your name is on the Hard Rock Bet season-long celebration. Sign up and bet $5 on any game. If it wins, you also score $150 in bonus bets. You can bet on football, playoff baseball, and soon the NBA. Last week, one bettor turned a $20 three-leg first touchdown score parlay into a massive $12,000 win. It's Hard Rock Bet. Download the app on your phone or simply go to hardrock.bet. Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus, physically present in Florida. To wager, terms and conditions apply. Concerned about gambling? Call 888-ADMIT-IT.
You're listening to Leaf Filter Radio, and the guru of gutter protection himself, Chris Coonahan, is here to take your most pressing leaf-related questions.
Hey, everybody. Chris here. I understand we have Ron on the line. Ron, where are you calling from?
Uh-oh. Ron, are you calling from a ladder?
Well, I was. I wanted to ask Chris what I need to do to get my gutters ready to have Leaf Filter installed.
Oh, Ron, you don't have to do anything. A Leaf Filter Trusted Pro will come out and clean out your gutters, realign and seal your gutters, and install Leaf Filter, America's #1 gutter protection system.
So I didn't need to get on this ladder?
Ron, Leaf Filter Trusted Pros are in your neighborhood and ready to help. Just visit leaffilter.com/radio to schedule your free gutter inspection and get up to 30% off.
Thank goodness. What was that site?
To get this special radio offer, go to leaffilter.com/radio for your free gutter inspection today and get up to 30% off. That's leaffilter.com/radio for up to 30% off. leaffilter.com/radio. See representative for warranty details.
Sherry, what have you done to your hair? It looks amazing. I can't believe how thick and healthy it looks. Oh, I must know your secret.
No secret. It's Hair Volume from New Nordic.
Hair Volume, huh? Well, it certainly lives up to its name. Your hair has never looked so thick. It is gorgeous.
Hair Volume is the best-selling hair tablet in the world and one of many award-winning natural health products from New Nordic. Purchase at newnordicusa.com, new, NORDICUSA.com, or CVS.
Ooma. What was that? That is business phone bliss with the Ooma Cloud Phone System. It handles all our voice, video, and messaging needs.
You sound very
calm. I am. Ooma has everything I need to run my business more efficiently, like virtual receptionist, call routing, and video conferencing. And it starts at just $19.95 per month per user, plus taxes and fees.
Ooma.
Nice. Find your business calm at ooma.com/radio.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. And 1073 WXGL HD2 St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio.
Guys, if I could just have your attention.
Turn it on now!
You might want to check this one out.
All right, here we go. Stay right where you are.
Stand by to broadcast.
Okay, people, let's do this. Now we're ready to roll.
And now, it's JP.
Here we go.
It's JP. 125 The Bone, hour number 2, brought to you by JustCallMode.com, Tampa's injury attorneys. If you missed the Bone bonus keyword, it is winning. You got about another 21 minutes left to get it in. You have till 12:30. All right. Good luck with the Bone bonus. Yeah, I know the math got me there for a second. I'm not gonna lie. I thought I had it. What is?
Did you hear the news about Carmen's wedding?
It's still on, right?
Yeah.
Of course it is.
Okay.
She is head over heels. God bless her.
No, what's the news?
They ran through the names today of who would make.
Who's invited?
the list.
Oh yeah.
Do you think? Who do you think from this show's making it?
From this show?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not there, so I would be surprised if I did. But I would probably assume definitely Monica,
Why do you say that?
because you two seem to be kind of close. And I know you're super friendly. You guys have a lot of like girl conversations and that kind of stuff. And
She's my
there's
work
the
bestie.
crossover, you know, and she's in the studio a lot of times and you're in there. And so I figured you guys probably have a lot to talk about. So you and I mean, I guess I don't know how close you are with her. I have no idea.
We're close. That's her work best friend. That used to be my work wife.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
That's
What
true.
happened?
Well,
now she's got a real husband and she doesn't want to work husband anymore.
Yeah. And the whole hour, right? The after show hour. I'm not
Oh,
here.
right.
Crossover.
So are you invited?
Yeah, I'm getting. I think they had different sides. It's like her side, their side, together side. I make the together side.
Oh, that's cool.
I think that's how it worked, right?
Okay.
Weren't you listening?
I was listening, and I thought she said that they were having a discussion. Because here's the thing, and it's nothing personal. She was not like, no, she was like, I want to invite him, but I think you're on that. They're discussing the together list thing because apparently, Chad has like a zillion people. Like he went to college or fraternity or whatever. He's got like and so she's trying to get him to narrow things down, and she said hers is like at 49 or 50 or something. I think she's her list is she's keeping it tight. So
yeah, she is. Hey-o.
Yeah, that's why he's marrying her.
Hey, lock it down, Chad.
My right ear started ringing really bad. Someone's talking about me. Bad.
So what's the story? Am I on the list or am I not on the list?
I'm gonna have. She didn't mention her name.
No. Okay.
She'd be dumb not to invite you because she knows you're probably not going to take the trip.
Why?
But you will send the
Wait
gift.
a minute. You're right. She did say that she has like Tony Burt. She has like a bunch and Burt.
Yeah.
She has like all these people she's sending invites to because she knows they won't come, but that they'll send a gift. She did say that.
She's even inviting Jeff Bezos because apparently if you invite him, he'll decline politely, but they'll send a gift.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool.
Yes.
Very smart. I mean, listen.
Before that, like, right. See, the thing is like we were having a really, really great conversation when we were at the beach bash, and then the weed kicked in and completely ruined it on my end. She was saying like very, very nice things, and I adore her to death. And honestly, if I did get invited, I'd probably go.
Really?
I'd probably go. If I was able to be there, I probably.
I mean,
would.
okay.
But I would understand if I wasn't on that list. I wouldn't.
I got to say this because this is not the first or second or even third time that you've said this, which I'm happy for you. I'm really glad you got to come here for the Bone Beach Bash, and I'm really glad that you got to talk to so many different people because you don't normally get to.
Right.
But you've said multiple times that she kept saying like. I shouldn't say she kept saying that. She said very nice things about. Now, you can't say that many times and not expect me to ask, what did she say?
It's between the two. It's between the two of us.
Well, then don't bring it up. If it were me that would bring it up, you would totally grill me for it.
Uh-huh.
And you know
You
it.
can grill me all you want. I'm just not going to crack.
I'm not going to grill you if you're not going to tell me.
I'm not gonna crack.
Then
I tell you this though, tough. I wanted to, and I did, and I'll do it again.
Multiple
You
times.
can't tell me not to.
You're going to bring it up more than you normally would have in the first place.
But I'll tell you this, man. They're lucky because they're going to get that show's going to get some mileage out of this wedding.
Oh, yeah.
Some mileage out of this wedding.
Monica,
how about this?
No.
How about this? If I tell you what the conversation was,
yeah,
you have to promise to either get engaged or knocked up.
No, not doing.
To help-
Why would I?
To help, to help make the show a better place.
Come on.
No, I'm not. I don't. I certainly am not trying to get knocked up, and I don't want to get married. I'm on pass.
You know, back to the way Dizzy presented this whole thing, I feel like you're taking joy that you were on the list and I'm not.
I'm not taking joy.
No, him, Diz.
Oh, I thought you were on the list. I didn't bring it up because I thought you were on the list. I thought she was just going to invite you because you got deep pockets, dog.
Yeah.
You
'Cause
thought
you have hundreds in your
wait a
pocket,
second.
$100 in cash.
You literally spilling out of your pocket.
Yeah.
She's like, I got to invite this guy.
So wait a second. You thought I was on the list because you heard it? Or I'm confused as to both of you said you heard it.
I didn't hear it.
But one heard one thing and one heard another.
I didn't hear it. What I did hear is she has a list of people she's inviting that she knows won't come, but will send a gift. She didn't mention you by name, but if I would imagine if you are on a list, it might be that one.
And what did you hear, Diz?
Yeah, well, when you were mentioned, I didn't hear it today. I heard it I think it was like last week she mentioned, and that was kind of what her idea is. She goes, yeah, he is. JB has money. Like, why wouldn't I invite him?
First off, I don't have money.
Yeah, you guys. You do.
you do.
Come on. All right.
Okay.
Let's not start lying now on the
We
show.
all know it.
Perfect example. Nicole and I, my wife and I, went out for lunch this week and on Saturday. And I never felt more broke in my entire life. We go to this place that was recommended by my cousin recommended it. And I should have known because it's like it's in like a shopping mall. It's called the Americana, the Miracle Mile, it's called. And it's all the way on the opposite side of Long Island. I've never been there, but apparently it's very fancy.
Is that Are You Gonna Cruise the Miracle Mile?
Americana. Yeah, Miracle Mile. I guess so.
Oh, that's
Fine.
so cool. I thought you made that up.
Maybe that's it. I don't even know. But anyway, we go there and we go to this restaurant, and the restaurant was fantastic. But there were, I would say, within 150 feet of each other, 4 Ferraris.
Oh.
There were G-Wagons just sprinkled around the parking lot, all over the place. It was women with foofy dogs in their pocketbooks. It was this whole thing. Now, the restaurant was phenomenal.
What were you wearing? My first thought is I'm underdressed.
Well, no, that's the whole thing. Everybody, it's not fancy. It's the restaurant wasn't fancy.
But everybody has on like $1,000 pair of jeans.
They're driving their fancy, or they're wearing it in jewelry. It wasn't about dress. It was just about I'm broke compared to these people. Then I walked in next door. I walk in next door, and there was like a jewelry place, a watch place that I was like, let me just go look in. And I wasn't buying anything. I just wanted to take a look. And they immediately started following me around the store.
Yeah, well, commission.
I was like, huh?
Commission. You look like you have money. That's the most. If you looked poor, well, or were they following you around because they thought you were going to steal stuff?
Oh, yeah.
Welcome to my
what I'm
side.
saying.
You and a brother being watched?
That's right. That's what I'm saying. I was like, I thought maybe there was like a black guy behind me or something.
No.
But no, none of that. It was me. They were after me. And you know what, Monica, it's probably right. It is commission. But at the same time, I'm like, how does that work? Because immediately I just want to take your face, smash it, and leave.
What? Because they have a job?
Yes.
That's their job. Like, why are you mad at them for being productively employed?
I can promise you this. If I find something that I like, I will come to you. I promise. But don't follow me around from station to station. Like, don't do that because I immediately just I leave. I just leave. I leave.
If there's more than one salesperson, they want to be sure it's you that person that you come to. If there's more than one salesperson, you could go to anyone. Again, they want to make sure it's them, so they're going to follow you. So
when I walk in, make eye contact with me and say, "Hey, anything in particular?" "No, I'm just looking." "All right, if you need anything, my name is Rick. I'll be right over here." "Not a problem." And then let me walk about, and if I have any questions, I'll come get you. Or if not, I'll say, "I'm good, Rick. Thank you very much," and I'll walk out the door. But that's not what happens. They don't say a word. They just follow you, and they look at you like vultures circling over a carcass.
Well,
that's what it is, and I don't dig it. I don't dig it. And the same thing happened when I had to go for mattresses 2 weeks ago. Soon as I walked in the store with my wife, I'll
tell you what,
Four
they
of
just
them.
don't follow me around because I just know I look like I'm not going to be able to afford to buy a damn thing, so they're just going to leave me alone. I think
the fact that you're going to the store to buy mattresses, I go, this guy got money. Oh my God!
You're not looking at Marketplace
They don't
right
just
now?
come with houses.
What, you want to know the truth? The truth is we had a warranty on our last mattress, and then once we told them we're here to exchange mattresses, nobody wanted to talk to us anymore.
Yeah, see?
Because there was no money. There's no money involved.
Yeah. They don't have time
So.
for you. Hey, I have the official word of
What's the
who's
official
invited officially
From who?
to Carmen's wedding.
Who sent it to you?
Moose did.
Oh, well, it has to be true then.
Moose is
Who's
in,
Moose?
Moose is on the
Moose
end.
is her wedding planner.
You don't know Moose?
Her wedding
No.
planner.
Moose is the best. He's he used to be. I guess he used to be. I've known him from when we worked across the street, but he used to be. I think he came over here with Mike as a producer, maybe, and this was like
Okay.
Cow head start.
like early 2000. I don't even know. He's just been with the show forever. Anyway, so he said morning show. Me, Mike Cernak, Mike Olivero, and Jason Meter is who she's expecting to show, but she's inviting everyone for gift reasons.
I like the girls hustle. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, she's hustling all over the joint.
I like
she
the
got
girls
a,
hustle.
She got a free venue from a listener. She is, and she's.
Did she?
Yes, and she's
I love
yelling
this.
at Chad because Chad was like talking about how to cover the different colors for the seat covers or whatever. And she's like, and then she added up and she goes, "We're not covering the chairs for whatever the amount was. I forgot. For such and such money. That's ridiculous. They can just sit on chairs that aren't decorated. Like she is.
Chad, listen to me. Pay attention to what I'm about to say. When you have a woman that's looking to cut costs on the wedding,
she is.
You got the right bitch.
Yeah.
She really is
Full
trying.
show.
She
when you got
literally
the
said
one
that.
you got the one that's trying to cut costs and keep it cheap. You got the right one, my man.
Yeah.
She literally
When
said that.
she's-
She goes, "I'm trying to cut corners. I don't care. It's my wedding,
Right.
and this is what I'm doing."
But if she's all of a sudden trying to talk to you into a chocolate fountain and a Vietnamese hour or whatever the hell they're called, when she's trying to talk you into that, you got to jump. But when she's trying to save you money, you're in the right place.
And he's
Good for
like
you,
saying,
Chad.
and I guess he's like looking at things like, I want this and I want that. And then she'll go to him and say, this is how much all that's going to cost. So, and he's like, oh, and she's like, no, we're not doing that. So I think she's got a handle on that, and good for her.
Good for her. All right, dead dude in the envelope. We got a dead white actor guy. I would say one really big TV show and one really big movie. That's what you know him for best. One really big TV show, one really big movie. Monifa.
Did this white actor die over the age of 50?
Yes. Diz.
Did this white date someone famous? Marry someone famous, I mean.
No. No. I want to remind me to come back to that if this thing is starting to, if they're having a hard time with it, remind me to come back to it because I don't know how big a clue it is, but it's interesting.
All right.
All right. 800-771-1025. You got a white American guy, actor, it did a lot of stuff. One very big TV show, one very big movie, died over the age of 50 and was not married to anybody famous. Now, your job is you give us a call, you ask yes or no questions. If you get a yes, you'll go again. If you get a no, we move on to the next caller. Put all the clues together, and somebody win. And it's the first prizes to give away for the week, so you know you got the good stuff. All right? 800-771-1025. It's Dead Guy in the Envelope on 1025 The Bone, Real Raw Radio. Your yes or no questions when we come back.
You're listening to JP on 1025 The Bone. Tell us what you think. Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. The Open Mic on the free 1025 The Bone app is sponsored by 1-800-ASK-GARY.
Hey, Mr. C, it's me. Well, I just picked up the ring. I actually went to Hellsberg. Thanks for that recommendation. Kate's gonna love that hers is from the same jeweler you got Mrs. C's ring from. They were so helpful throughout the whole process. They even knew your family by name, and the ring looks great. Anyways, I just couldn't wait to let you guys know. Call me back and wish me luck.
Hellsberg, designed with care and craft since 1915. Shop in store or at hellsberg.com.
Fall is a busy time and selling your home can be overwhelming. Get a guaranteed cash offer from Mark Spain Real Estate and sell your home stress-free and for the most money. Hey, it's JP, and with Mark Spain Real Estate's guaranteed offer, you can receive the strongest cash offer in the industry and move when you're ready on your timeline. Mark Spain Real Estate has over 13,000 five-star reviews, so you can trust the top real estate team in the U.S. to sell your home quickly and for maximum profit. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today. That's markspain.com and start packing.
Worried about market losses? If headlines are keeping you up at night, it's time to take control. Hi, I'm Jeff Jr. with Trajan Wealth, and I know you've worked hard to save. But in times like these, what if can turn into what now? If you're planning to retire or are in retirement, you need a strategy that helps protect your future. At Trajan Wealth, you can capture market gains, protect your account from losses, and guarantee income for life. Right now, you could receive a bonus of up to 30% or annual growth of up to 10% for retirement income. You heard me right. An upfront bonus of up to 30% or annual growth of up to 10%, all guaranteed to boost your lifetime income in retirement. Don't leave your future to chance. Plan with confidence. Call Trajan today at 813-550-1000. That's 813-550-1000.
Annuity guarantees are based on the claims paying ability of the issuing insurance company, DBA, in most states as Trajan Wealth Insurance Solutions.
Mike Calta here for Shark Coast Tactical. Dead Air with HK is back this Saturday, October 11th at Shark Coast Tactical. Dead Air is the best suppressor manufacturer in the world, and they'll be at the shop and on hand to walk you through the best the industry has to offer. And HK is the world's premier small arms systems company. Get to Shark Coast ASAP and take advantage of the 2A tax-free holiday on all things firearms. No tax on firearms, ammo, suppressors, sights, everything. And Will is covering your tax stamp on select suppressors. There has never been a better time to get the Shark Coast Tactical.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. That's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio.
The old saying, you get what you pay for, still holds true today. Like when air conditioning companies offer you $29 tune-ups. Really? I'm not going to be fooled by that, and you shouldn't be either. Hi, I'm Zach Moskowitz, president of Cox Heating and Air Conditioning. Those so-called deals lure you into spending a lot more. At Cox Heating and Air Conditioning, we have a real honest solution. It's our Cox Personalized Maintenance Plan. For only $110 for first-time customers, our certified technicians visit your home twice a year and keep you cool. Get your Cox Personalized Maintenance Plan today at coxair.com.
License number CAC 1816108.
Cox is your key to comfort since 1958.
Your ducks are dirty. Dust, allergens, pet dander in every breath. Zero Res cleans it out for good. And Bone Fam pays only half price. Just use promo code BONE when booking. Not available with other offers. ZeroResTampaBay.com. Zero Res. All they leave is clean.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
And now, back to JP.
It's Dead Guy in the Envelope, 1025 The Bone, Real Raw Radio. It's brought to you by Mark Spain Real Estate. Get a guaranteed offer on your home today at markspain.com. White American actor guy. I will say he's done a bunch of stuff, had a long career. But you definitely know him for one real big movie and one real big TV show. All right, now your job is to call up with the yes or no questions, 800-771-1025. First one up, Meeting on line 5. Is that really your name? Meeting?
Nadine.
Nadine. I should have known. It's very hard to find good help these days, Nadine. You understand?
Tell me.
What's your question, Meeting? Hurry up.
Was he famous for a Western?
No, nothing to do with Westerns. You're the best. Paul, line 4. Line 4. What do you got?
It's High-Low Paul, and I can't wait. Hey, was he big in the 90s?
I mean, I wouldn't say it was his biggest decade, but yeah, I mean, he was very relevant in the 90s.
Did he, can I ask another question?
Hold on. Go ahead.
Can I please ask did he do like a military show?
No. Nothing to do with the military.
Was it me? Was he doubling up on everything he said?
Yeah, it might have been.
That was Jacob 2 times for a second.
It might have been. Richard, line 3.
Was the show he played on Friends?
No. Nope. Sean, line 2.
Hello.
Hello.
Was the TV? I'm going to change my question. Was the TV show he's known for before the movie he's known for?
What?
No.
Like, does he? No.
No, the movie that he's best known for came before the TV show he's best known for. Okay? So, movie came out first, and then he got on the TV show after that. Make sure of that. I'm pretty positive. I nailed that one. Don't judge me. There's a lot going on here, Monica.
Yeah,
I'm only one person.
Bells and whistles.
That's right. Yeah, the movie came out first. Let's do, where we at? Al, line 1.
Rush rules. JP.
Do. Yes, sir.
JP, I'll be up at the New York City show next year, man. I'll see you there.
All right, I'll let you buy me a ticket. Sweet.
I have to mortgage my house first, probably. But anyway,
pretty much.
Was he American?
Yes, I said that. Started with it. White American dude, actor.
I didn't hear American. I just heard you say white male actor or something like that. So,
okay.
All right, anyway, did he die in the last 10 years?
No. He died outside the last 10 years, but he did die in the 2000s. All right, 800-771-1025. I don't...
You said, can you go back to what Gareth asked? Is he married to a famous person? You said that maybe...
He was married to the sister of a very famous person. And I'll see how this goes. I'll add on to that if need be.
Okay.
So he was married to the sister of a very famous person. You know what? I'll just add on to it now. And that famous person he acted with.
Oh.
So he was married to to the sister of a woman that he acted with. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Jimmy, line 1.
Hey, how you doing, guys?
Hey, buddy.
Was this gentleman in the movie Deliverance?
No. Sean, line 2.
Man, was he born in 1905?
No.
What?
No. This guy is someone you definitely... don't go back to black and white. Don't do that. I would say, his career started from the 70s and went up pretty much until he croaked. And he died in the 2000s. And he was married to the sister of somebody that he acted with. And that he acted with in the very big movie that you know him from. Brian, line 1. I'm very giving today.
What up, JP?
Hey, man.
Happy Monday, buddy.
Same to you.
Thank you. Was he known were his 2 famous roles, were they comedic roles?
Not both of them. Not both of them. Nah, womp womp. Womp womp. Sorry. He was not exactly... I mean, he did comedy, but I wouldn't say he's known for comedy. But he definitely did. He did comedy. Monica, you got nerd notes?
I'm very confusing nerd notes, but yes, I do have nerd notes. White American actor. that we know from one really big TV show and one really big movie. He had the movie that led to the TV show, not known for comedy, but they're not both comedic. He died over the age of 50. He was married to the sister of a very famous person with whom he acted.
Correct.
He was relevant in the 1990s.
In the movie that he's best known for.
He died in the last 10 years, not in the last 10 years, but in the 2000s.
Correct.
That one hurt.
Mary, line 1.
Hi, was he in the TV show Taxi?
Oh.
Yep.
Mary.
Is it Jeff Conway?
Jeff Conway is the dead guy in the envelope. The big TV show was Taxi. The big movie was Grease. Olivia Newton-John was in Grease.
Olivia Newton-John.
Wait,
He married Olivia Newton-John's sister.
Who was Jeff Conway then?
Right.
He was Kinnicky.
Oh, that's his name? Oh,
Yeah,
Kinnicky.
Jeff Conway. A hickey from Kinnicky's like a Hallmark card when you care to give the very best.
Yeah.
Congratulations. You are a winner. Let's see what you got so far. We got this week. We got
Good choices.
We got Hallow Scream at Busch Gardens. We have the Calta Tailgate Party for this Sunday, the 12th. We have Trans-Siberian Orchestra, or we have Monster Jam at Ray J. Which would you like?
Do Trans-Siberian Orchestra.
All right, you got a pair of tickets to see Trans-Siberian Orchestra, The Ghosts of Christmas Eve, The Best of TSO, and more, Sunday, December 14th at Benchmark International Arena. And if you want to go to the show and you buy tickets to the show, just know that $1 from each ticket will benefit the Calta Family Foundation. Congratulations, Jeff Conway, dead dude in the envelope. You win. Good job. I didn't know he was married until we started this thing. I didn't know he was married to Olivia Newton-John's sister.
Me either. And Kinnicky had a very, tragic ending.
Yeah. He was on Celebrity Rehab. He was a mess.
Yeah, but it was bad. Like, I know. But, I mean, his brain was, his brain couldn't function. He was addicted.
That's so iconic. You knew exactly what you were doing. You didn't have to go in blackface to do it.
I saw a kid at my son's football game in whiteface. I almost took a picture, but I didn't want to get caught taking a picture of it.
Well, there was a kid in whiteface?
Yep.
Why was he?
It was a
white
whiteout, so they were doing a whiteout for the game, and it was a black kid who painted himself white.
Bro, you should have took a photo.
I know.
Do you know what we do here?
I'm well aware of what we do.
If Monica saw that, you would have gave her crap for not taking the photo.
I understand that, and I tried to get it. And I just kind of fumbled, and I'm like, if somebody sees me taking a picture of this kid, I'm going to have a problem. So I told my wife to do it, and she blew it.
I told my wife to do it.
Right. She can do it. I can't. I'm just trying to survive, Monica. I love
I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you, as a straight white male in America today, survive. I'm wishing the best. Send thoughts and prayers.
Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
See, now you get it.
I do.
Now you understand it. It's not easy being me.
Sorry for your tough times.
I'm getting followed around in jewelry stores.
That's
hard
awful.
being a white.
Horrible.
Trust me. I know what it's like.
Most oppressed race.
Let's not get crazy.
Okay.
Let's not get crazy. I mean, I know I now have 4 months to learn Spanish so I can appreciate the halftime show.
Yeah.
You can
That's
do
what
it.
I was told.
What do you call it? What's it? What is it? What's the one thing you can do?
Rosetta Stone?
Yeah, Rosetta Stone. Get on it.
I'm not doing it to watch the halftime show. I can promise you that.
I don't know. You can follow it. He speaks fast. He sings fast.
That's JP with Monica and Dizzy, 102.5 The Bone, Real Raw Radio. We'll be right back.
That tonight's gonna be a good night.
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. Are you into scary shit like ghosts and ghouls or the growing price of groceries? If you like scary, Busch Gardens has your fix. Happy Halloween. Howlo Scream returns for select dates now through November 1st, 2025. This year's event takes over the entire park with 5 haunted houses, 5 scare zones, 9 themed bars, and 2 shows. Guests can face their fears with nighttime rides on 10 world-class attractions, including Iron Gwazi, North America's tallest, fastest, and steepest hybrid coaster, and the new Phoenix Rising. Howlo Scream is a separately ticketed event. You get all the scares for a great price. Listen to The Bone all this week to win tickets, or head to theboneonline.com for more details and get your Howlo Scream tickets today.
Local folks in uniform know that when it comes to jewelry, IDC rolls out the red carpet every time.
I actually bought my wife's wedding and engagement ring from IDC.
Meet Jamison Kinsey, a Largo firefighter and paramedic who took advantage of International Diamond Center's 15% discount for first responders.
Amazing to get that discount and get something much prettier than I probably could have without it.
At IDC, we love our heroes.
People like myself and all the other first responders, it helps us in our budgets and every day to know that there's a place like IDC that we can go and get incredible value for amazing product.
International Diamond Center, always going out of our way to deliver exceptional value for those milestone moments in everyone's life, and always just a little bit extra for our military and first responders.
My name is Jamison Kinsey, and I'm a Largo firefighter paramedic, and I've been super grateful for everything IDC has done for myself and our department.
International Diamond Center, proud to serve those who serve us. Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota.
Everyone's invited to the Hard Rock Bet Party. It doesn't matter who you are. Your name is on the Hard Rock Bet season-long celebration. Sign up and bet $5 on any game. If it wins, you also score $150 in bonus bets. You can bet on football, playoff baseball, and soon the NBA. Last week, one bettor turned a $20 3-leg first touchdown score parlay into a massive $12,000 win. It's Hard Rock Bet. Download the app on your phone or simply go to hardrock.bet. Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus, physically present in Florida. To wager, terms and conditions apply. Concerned about gambling? Call 888-ADMIT-IT.
Buy more, save more at Scandinavian Designs Furniture. For a limited time, save $200 instantly for every $800 you spend in store. It's the perfect way to complete your look for less, or splurge on your dream piece from living room to bedroom. Stop by your local showroom today or shop online at ScandinavianDesigns.com.
A cat named Mo for Newport Richie's #1 gun range, All-American Gunslingers. And now that open carry is legal in the state of Florida, they want you to educate and train yourselves at their facility off US 19 North. Their instructors will work hard to ensure that you're at your peak shooting ability. They have daily classes. They have the right training. And don't forget, they have free concealed carry classes. For more info, go to aagunslingers.com. All-American Gunslingers, your rights, your safety, your freedom. Freedom to carry out in the open, people. Bang, bang.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/radio to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/radio. That's hims.com/radio. HIMS.com/RADIO.
Renewal by Andersen has Fall Savings Month going on right now. 20% off replacement windows and patio doors through the entire month of October. Plus, no money down, no payments, and 0% interest for 12 months. They do phenomenal work. They will make your house even more beautiful than I'm sure it already is. Renewal by Andersen, superior products, exceptional service, bestwindowsflorida.com. License number CGC 1527613.
Here's a tale of Becky. Didn't know what to do with new meds prescribed and no real cost clue.
She squinted at prices, that can't be right. Then tapped GoodRx and saw the light.
She could get a deal. Book telehealth if she feel.
Learn about those meds without any stress. That one little app does all the rest. Even my horse downloaded it. Dang, save time and money on prescriptions.
Check GoodRx. GoodRx is not insurance.
For nearly 2,000 severely injured veterans, everyday life has become filled with barriers. So we build specially adapted homes at Homes for Our Troops. And thanks to our donors and supporters, this life-changing gift of freedom is provided mortgage-free to these veterans. But we need you to join us, too, in completing this important mission. Please visit hfotusa.org and help build homes and rebuild lives.
Let's go, Tampa Bay. Come out and get primed at the Mike Calta Show Bud Light Tailgate Party. The tailgate this week starts Sunday at 1 p.m. Enjoy the best football food you'll ever put in your face, courtesy of Wild Fork Meat and Seafood Market and the Brisket Shop. Then wash it all down with some ice-cold Bud Light. And here's the best part. It's all absolutely free. Football, Bud Light, Wild Fork, the Brisket Shop, Mike Calta, and The Bone. What a great time to be alive as The Bone tailgates live right across from Ray J. Sunday, it's the Mike Calta Show Bud Light Tailgate Party. Brought to you by Bud Light, the Mike Calta Show, and 102.5 The Bone. For all the info and how to get in for free, just visit theboneonline.com and keep listening to win your way in right here on 102.5 The Bone. And now, back to JP.
JP, 102.5 The Bone. 800-771-1025.
Hey, JP.
Phone number. What?
I just know this is not an insult. I mean this nicely.
Here we go.
But you're not the most savvy when it comes to acronyms, right? If I abbreviate something in a text.
You sent me something the other day. I didn't know what the hell you were talking about.
And I find that's
it was weird.
What was it? What was weird? That I didn't know it?
No,
or
her thing.
I don't know. What was it?
I think it was I yell at men.
No.
What was it?
It was IYAM.
I yell at men.
IYAM.
But in the context of what I was saying, we were talking about Jackson Dart, and I was like, I think he's going to be the quarterback of the future or whatever. I said IYAM.
Oh yeah, what was it?
If you ask me.
Oh, if you ask me.
It's like it still makes sense with the sentence. But I say that to say this. Find out if you know what this means, because apparently you're not great with acronyms. I was in JoJo's office earlier, and we're talking, and then a salesperson comes in and stands in the doorway, and she looks up at him, and all she says to him is, GFY.
You have to hold your fingers up?
I have to think I'd put it in order. Okay, well, first of all,
go F yourself.
How do you not know the most common whatever, but you know that one?
What do you mean the most common?
I just feel like...
The most common is LOL or BRB.
Well, and people, I don't even think people use those anymore.
Or if you know, like.
Yeah, that one's a common one. So the thing is, so the salesperson was like, what does that mean? GFY. And I said, yeah, what does that mean? And she goes, guess. And my first guess was good for you. Like maybe.
Of course it was.
Like, good for you. Oh, that's awesome. Good for her saying something. And she's like, no, it's go F yours.
Right. Exactly. Duh.
How do you know that one?
How did you think I know that one? Why would you think I would know that one?
I wouldn't think you would know it because you don't usually know those things. How do you know that one?
We had a producer way before there were even, I won't say before cell phones, before emojis and any of that stuff was a thing. His whole thing, he would just write GFY all over the place.
Get out.
All over the place.
Sounds like he was happy in his job.
So GFY, he was great. I love that dude, Steady Eddie. He was the best.
Steady Eddie.
But that was like his whole thing was GFY. That's why I knew it.
Well, I had no idea.
Go F yourself.
Or good for you. So just for the record, if
That's
I ever
one way to do it.
GFY in a text, it's not that.
Okay, we'll see about that.
Good for you.
Until I send something over and it's not, I send over a Bills suck moose balls GIF or whatever it is, and you're going to send it GFY, and it's not going to be like, oh, good for you for finding a GIF.
No, it'll be.
That's not what this is going to be.
It will mean exactly what you think it will mean in that specific instance. I'm glad to know that that's one that I could type and you wouldn't say, explain it to me.
I have
Which
to
is why
do
how
all
I
of
hear
those,
it.
though. She does it to all the. She sends text messages and she does those acronyms, and I have no idea. My daughter does the same thing to me.
Can you
with my
figure it out?
daughter, I just play along. Huh?
Can you context clues it and read the rest of it and be like, okay, this is what that means? Like
I would have. You could have gave me a week, and I would have never got to. If you ask me, IYAM. No, I would have wait. I yell at men. I think Diz might have nailed that one.
Yeah,
I might have got there first.
Jackson Dart is the franchise quarterback for the Giants. For the future is going to look good. I yell at men. Like that doesn't make any sense.
Fits to me.
No.
Right.
I'll say.
I
just
don't
Monica
understand-
Monicking. No.
I just don't understand why you can't just say, if you ask me, like why do you know what I'm saying? Like, how much extra work is it actually?
It's not extra work. It's just this. It's 2025, and that is part of it.
Can you break down what 6'7" is?
6'7". Honestly, I can because I got to the bottom of because they had
I
they
keep
had.
hearing about this goddamn 6'7" stuff.
Well, here's the thing.
God.
Don't stress over it because it literally means nothing. There's all of these things that they say, like that kids say, are all, you know how, okay, JP, you're the king of this. You know 80s movies and you can quote like Animal House and you can quote these movie lines, right?
As you can't leave.
That's what we did back in the day. We quoted all these movies because that's what we saw. We watched over and over and over again. Well, these kids look at memes and they watch YouTube and they'll pull something out of those just like we did with movies and they'll repeat it and it won't make any sense because you don't know the meme or because they just want to repeat this one thing that everybody's repeating. So one of the things they repeated was 6'7". And now they thought it was cute and adults were confused. That's confusing even more and keep it going. It's ridiculous.
That's so dumb that they do that now.
It is, but also we did the same thing.
No, we
when
didn't.
were
You just
kids.
said it. We had meanings to this stuff we did.
But our parents
They just heard something go, I'm just going to say that. What does it mean?
But it's a meme. And when we were kids, we took something from that we enjoyed, and the parents didn't understand either. They didn't.
They understood.
Watch
They knew
the
the movie.
movie.
My parents watched. Listen, the problem is we were quoting movies we weren't supposed to be quoting because our parents didn't kick us out of the room when they were watching movies we shouldn't have been watching.
That might be true too.
You know, just so you know, Animal House came out in 1980. I was 8. I could quote that whole goddamn movie.
I know, and you're right. You probably
And not because I watched it when I was 50. It's because I watched it over and over again because there was boobies in it.
But if you were good
Caddyshack,
point. If you were in a conversation like busting you were in Thunderdome and you're busting your kid's ball or your friend's balls, and you would say, well, I don't remember the exact line, but something about do they sell men's clothing or that woman's hat or something about there was something in a store where the guy was making fun of the hat and saying it was a woman's hat. You would say that to your friend, quoting the movie, but your parents wouldn't know, and they'd be like, why is he saying that? It's the same concept.
I would just be like, movie quote. They'd be like, okay. See, the problem is when you ask the kids, they don't even tell you.
They're not going to tell you because you're a stupid adult and you don't get to know. That's exactly what's happening.
You're playing on the wrong team.
Yeah.
I'm not playing. I'm
You're
not
playing on the wrong
I'm
team.
not playing on their team at all. I'm just understanding what they're doing and not giving a crap. I know what you're doing. I think it's stupid because I'm old and I don't care. It's not going to affect me.
I hate all of them.
Yeah.
And so they win. They win.
I have 2 of them living in my house. I can't stand any of them. Although my son doesn't get wrapped up in that stuff. My daughter did it to me yesterday.
Joe the Toe? No, he can't be bought.
She got to...
Joe the Toe is great.
Hold on. She sent me something yesterday. I'm like, what are you talking about? Give me one moment, please.
Was it a acronym or was it a...
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. But then the context, it just, to me, explains it. Even if I'm not sure, I can figure it out.
No, it must have been... Hold on. It might be another one.
I love that she knows you don't know, but she still uses them. Like, you'd think she'd type it all out for you. Does she at least use punctuation, or is that not a thing? Because I don't think kids use punctuation.
I don't... I can't find
nuts.
where... I can't find where she sent it. I can't find where she sent it. Whatever. I give up on all of it. I really just don't care enough. I really do. I don't care enough about any of it.
I mean...
I want the whole internet to go away.
That's
for a little while.
But
Not
see,
the
now
internet.
you're playing for the wrong team because
I want
it
social
will
media to
never
go
away. You either have to
I know. That
play
doesn't mean
along.
I can't. That doesn't mean I can't want it to go away.
You can,
I wish for the lottery all the time. I'm not going to win it, but I can wish for it.
But you might as well live in it because you're here. Like, you can't fight it.
No,
It's fighting a losing battle.
No, I could just not use it. Social media, man, I'm telling you, if it went away tomorrow, the world would be a better place. There'd be so much less division. So much less division.
I don't know
if social media went away, because how else could they divide it?
But we're not. We're just
true.
seeing it. There's still going to be Karens in a cul-de-sac doing what they're doing.
I don't
We
care
just
about it. I don't care about a Karen in a cul-de-sac.
I
She'll
do.
get what's coming to her.
Not if
You know what I'm
there's
saying?
no
Like,
social
the
media
world-
to show everybody and to dox her.
Listen, the thing about the Karens is they always get what's coming. Always.
Because of social
Always.
media, showing it on video and saying, okay, this person was horribly wrong and racist and whatever, and then they get called out. Otherwise, if they didn't do that, they get away. They have for the last before social media existed. They got in no trouble and they got
what
away
happened?
with it.
They got beat up because they don't do it in public. That's the thing. They do it online. You know what I'm saying? They send the hate. They say the words because they're behind a keyboard. When people start getting punched in the face, they'll shut up quick.
I miss the good old days where we didn't have an internet to prove us wrong. We just had to believe things we had heard. Like when someone's like, Marilyn Manson got a rib removed to go down on himself, you'd be like, oh, I guess.
Dude,
I can't Google that. I guess it's true.
I can't believe you just said that.
Why?
I cannot believe you just said that. Because for some reason, I was talking to my buddy Derek, and we were talking about the same type of things. He's like, you don't remember when they said Marilyn Manson had his rib removed? I'm like, I have no idea what you're talking about, dude.
Oh, you don't
no
remember
idea.
that?
And this is 2 days ago.
Oh, my God.
I didn't know that one. They said he had his rib removed so he can go down on himself?
Yeah. You don't remember that?
Y'all didn't talk about that? I'm surprised you didn't talk about that. That was a big story.
I don't know how it just, it became a fact that everyone thought. Because, again, you couldn't prove stuff. You just hear stuff like, hey, do you know Sierra was born a man? I go, I guess.
So you missed
I wish there was a thing I
misinformation.
could Google.
Right.
Got to go to the encyclopedia.
Yeah.
The encyclopedia. Yeah, I need to find the card catalog. Take out the book.
Now you're talking my language.
I know. I remember when I went to the library, I guess it was like 15 years ago, and I was looking for a book. I was like, I didn't see the card catalog
Don't
around.
say it. Don't say it.
I totally asked for the card catalog. The woman looked at me like I was crazy.
Oh, no.
I was like, listen, it's been a while. I didn't know it had been that long. She's like, yeah, we really
Did she escort you over to the large print section?
She led me over to the blocks and coloring books. That's a true story, man. I had no idea that I hadn't been to a library in so long. I had no idea they weren't using a card catalog anymore.
Wow.
All right, that's it for me. Mr. Uncrustables in his pocket while he sleeps. John Senning is in next. He's got another shot for you to win $1,000 coming up in just over an hour. It's JP with Monica and Dizzy. Thanks for hanging out with us. We'll see you tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock. Bye.
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. We are Real Raw Radio. 102.5 The Bone. Tell us what you think.
Makes me feel good.
Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. The Open Mic on the free 102.5 The Bone app is sponsored by 1-800-ASK-GARY.
The Bud Light Mike Calta tailgate is back for another season. Join us before every Bucks home game for the Bay's biggest tailgate. Enjoy complimentary Bud Light along with amazing food from Wild Fork Meat and Seafood Market that will be cooked up on site by our friends at the Brisket Shop. Plus, plenty of Bud Light giveaways and some surprises. Enter at theboneonline.com.
Involved in a car accident? We understand the pressure you're under. Call Farah and Farah, Tampa.
What's your case worth? Injury.com by Morgan & Morgan.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Our firm handles hundreds of crash cases involving semi-trucks every year. A crash case involving semis is much different, and if you don't know what you're doing, you can leave lots of money on the table. Many times there is separate insurance for the cab and for the trailer. Sometimes there are actually layers of other insurances and excess insurance that some lawyers may not know about because they don't see that many cases. We see these cases every day. Also, there are federal laws governing the hours a driver may drive in a 24-hour period and logs that are required. A crash case involving a semi-truck is a totally different animal than a simple car crash. We have lawyers who only handle these cases. It's all they do. Rolling the dice with the wrong law firm can be disastrous. Call us on your cell phone at Pound Law, pound 529. It's so easy. Injured? Dial Pound Law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
The birds are calling and the pollen is falling, but those things can mean a dirty car. That's why you need to think about the unlimited membership plan from Bubble Down Car Wash, where you can go through as many times as you need with locations in Tampa, Brandon, Riverview, Wesley Chapel, Palm Harbor, and Spring Hill. Get in today. You'll have the cleanest car in town every time you Bubble Down.
This is a special alert to all Americans who own a vehicle with less than 200,000 miles with an auto warranty about to expire or with no warranty coverage at all. Due to a decline in the economy, CarShield is announcing a low-cost, month-to-month vehicle protection plan that is now available to the public to save any driver out-of-pocket expenses on future auto repairs. Call now to find out how you can pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. Yes, you heard that correctly. Pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. An open phone line has been established for all drivers to call for a free quick quote. Call 800-274-5104 now. Drivers who are covered will not have to pay for covered repairs again. This protection plan is at an all-time low. Additionally, drivers who activate this vehicle protection today will also receive free roadside assistance, free towing, and car rental options at no additional cost. Call us for your free quick quote today. 800-274-5104. That's 800-274-5104. What do you have to lose? Call 800-274-5104. Again, 800-274-5104.
I don't know about you, but I'm pretty sick and tired about the weather knocking out power or even worse, damaging appliances. Call Climate Design Home Services at 727-295-1572 or visit climatedesign.com. Not only can Climate Design protect your appliances and home's electrical system with a whole home surge protector, but they can also install standby generators. Climate Design Home Services is your go-to home services provider when it comes to storm preparation. Don't risk your power and your valuable appliances during this year's storm season. Give Climate Design Home Services a call today and get the electrical protection that your home needs. Again, it's 727-295-1572 or climatedesign.com, 727-295-1572 or climatedesign.com.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting truly great candidates for your roles? It seems impossible to find them, but they have to be out there somewhere, right? Well, they're not hard to find when you know where to go. And that place